Save the poor, save the needy. Save the poor, save the needy. Save the poor, save the needy. Save the needy, save the poor. Save the needy, save the poor. Stand by them and for their rights. Radio. To appreciate the good work of Agripo Radio in the society and the good work of Dr. Heip Oriyomi Hamzat. We want to appreciate His Excellency, Engineer Abiodun for upholding the cause of justice in Oyo State. We want to appreciate Milord CJ, the CJ of Oyo State Judiciary, Milord Justice Honorable Abimbola Munta. We want to appreciate the Honorable Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General of the Ministry of Justice Oyo State. We want to appreciate the Inspector General of Police, the AIG, the newly appointed Commissioner of Police of Oyo State. We appreciate the Comptroller General of the Prisons. We appreciate the Civil Defense NSCDC boss, the DSS boss, and every other law enforcement agency who uphold the tenets of the law and order of this state. And we say that God will uphold them in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen. We appreciate them all.
I am Bello Yemi Ezekiel JP, a human rights consultant certified by the United States of Institute of Human Rights and Diplomacy, Washington, D.C. By the grace of God, I'm also a lay magistrate of Oyo State government and a human rights consultant. Recently, I wrote my report to the Honorable Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General of Oyo State. I wrote to the Honorable, our Excellency, the Governor, Engineer Abiodun of my 2-year experience in Ogomosho as a human rights consultant. What happened in Ogomosho, I gave the details of it. How some others conspire with some Bale and some other law enforcement agents. We know and we believe that every law enforcement agent has the power limitation according to their jurisdiction. But what is happening in Ogomosho, some policemen in Ogomosho, they take the jurisdiction of the court of law and confiscate some people's documents and property at will, by coercion, by threat, and whatever. We have so many recent cases in Ogomosho, and we have come here to show our grievances against injustice in Ogomosho perpetrated by some obas, some ballers, and some law enforcement agents, per se the police. We are not enemies of any law enforcement agent. But what we stand for is justice for the cheated. There are so many cases, like I've said, but the recent case is the case of Mr. Babatunde Adetunji, which one officer Ode Adekunle of Owode Area Command. Officer Ode Adekunle of Owode Area Command, he took jurisdiction of court by coercing this man to pay the sum of 1 million naira. This man is the owner of his own land. He bought his land from one late Lasisi, Baba Okunola. The moment Baba Okunola died, somebody from the family threatened the person that Mr. Babatunde, aka Ogunyan, sold his land for. And thereby, the man said he was not interested in the land again. That Babatunde Adetunji should refund his 2.2 million naira to him. By coercion, Babatunde Adetunji sold some of his properties and paid the sum of 1.2 million naira. Officer Ode later said Babatunde should pay the remaining 1 million naira on a deadline. And he confiscated his land agreement and the document of his house. He took over the jurisdiction of court. Babatunde ran to save the poor and needy charity initiative that we should come and help him. He doesn't have anything again. And we took up the matter. We wrote a petition to the Commissioner of Police. And before the Commissioner of Police appointed an IG through the DCP, Officer Ode Adekunle, on August 8th, maliciously arraigned Mr. Babatunde Adetunji at the Magistrate Court in Ogomosho. He threatened that he brought his matter to human rights. He can tell him that he has power under the law that is a law enforcement agent, he can send him to jail. And lo and behold, Officer Adekunle lied in all the charge sheets here. I have with me here the copy of the petition we wrote to the Commissioner of Police and copied to where where Officer Adekunle is working, which is Owode Area Command. They got it there and they signed it. This is the one they received in Owode Area Command. And this was dated July 27, 2002 and received on July 29, 2002. But on August 8, Engineer Odep, proving his threat, went to magistrate court and lied in his charge sheet against this man. And at the end of the day, this man went to Abologo and stayed 13 days in Abologo on a civil controversy with the law, Section 32, subsection 2 of the Police Act 2020. Says a police officer shall not make arrest on a civil matter or any contractual dealing.
For the benefit of our viewers, Abologo is a village.
Abologo is a correctional center, prison in Oyo. So, by that, when he got there, the man became weakened, he started falling sick. And as I'm talking to you, they still went to court yesterday on a matter that police lack jurisdiction over. The law forbids the police to come into civil controversy or business on contractual dealing, according to Section 32 subsection 2 of the Police Act 2020 as amended. The law of the police in the Police Act, Section 37, subsection 1, ABC, also told the police to consider humane treatment of the arrested suspect, where he talked about the right to dignity of human person, as enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Chapter 4, Section 34 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, which says every citizen shall have the right to the freedom of his human treatment. It says every Nigerian citizen shall have the right to be treated humanly. No performance of torture, harassment, or degrading or inhuman treatment. When it talks about right to dignity of his human person. Section 35 talks about right to personal liberty. When you deny somebody access to his family and he ended up in the jail, you have violated his right to personal liberty. Administration of Criminal Justice Act, Section 8, subsection 1, A, B, C, and 2, also corroborated by saying that in the arrest of the suspect, his fundamental human rights must be considered, and police shall never come into civil matter or contractual dealing. This is what has happened in Ogomosho. When somebody becomes Baale or Oba, they will sell the land and they will conspire with police and send the landowner in jail. This is our submission. We want His Excellency Engineer Seyi Makinde. We want Milord CJ, Honorable Justice Abimbola Munta. We want the Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, the AIG, the IG, to look into this matter, to review what is happening in Ogomosho. Every case that has gone to magistrate court in Ogomosho be reviewed in the interest of justice and fair hearing, so that the sinner will not go unpunished and the innocent will not go like a sinner and punished. This is why we came here today. Save the poor,
Save the needy.
save the poor,
Save the needy.
save the needy,
Save the poor.
stand by them,
Fight for their rights.
There has been a magistrate court in Ogomosho for decades. What is the period between which you think the governor should look into?
Don't let's go to that. I mean, I'm also part of the judiciary. Don't let's go into that. The CJ knows what to do. You understand what I'm saying? He knows what to do. What we are saying is a recent something. Do you get me, my brother? What we are saying is recent. So when they review, he knows the best way to advise. He knows what to do. Do you get my point?
Because if you are asking, it's for the record. Because we are live. So it's for the record. You know when this problem started. Most of you will know.
Okay, I said 2 years, my 2 year
In the
experience in
last 2
Ogomosho.
years.
What I have seen or witnessed in Ogomosho, which I have written to the governor,
What
His
I'm saying
Excellency.
is that if you are asking the governor to look into magistrate court matters in an area where there has been magistrate court for more than 50 years, you are asking him to look through truckloads of
No.
to make the job easier
2 year experience.
in the last 2 years.
Yes, to date. To date.
Yorùbá gbogbo tí a sọ ẹ sọ Yorùbá.
Ọlọ́run rẹ̀ mi wà láyé. Save the poor.
Save the needy.
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ rédíò Àgídìgbo fún ipa takuntakun tí wọ́n ń kó ní àwùjọ pàápàá jùlọ Alhaji Dr. Abdulrahman Oriyomi Hamzat. Mo ń fi àkókò ìdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gómìnà wa Engineer Abiodun Seyi Makinde. Mo ń fi àkókò ìdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ my Lord Justice the CJ Oyo State Judiciary, my Lord Justice Abimbola Munta. Mo ń fi àkókò ìdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Honourable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice. Mo ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ IG, AIG, Commissioner of Police Oyo State tí wọ́n lọ àti Commissioner of Police tí wọ́n ṣe wà ń bẹ̀ àti gbogbo àwọn agbófinró tí wọ́n ń ṣe dáadáa, àwọn civil defence ń ṣe dáadáa, àwọn àmọ̀tẹ́kùn tó ń ṣe dáadáa tí wọ́n ń pa ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ ènìyàn mọ́. À ń fi àkókò ìdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ohun tó gbé wa wá síbí lónìí òun ni wípé àwa kì í ṣe ọ̀tá ìjọba, a kì í ṣe ọ̀tá agbófinró kankan bí kò ṣe ọ̀rẹ́ wọn. Iṣẹ́ tá a sì ń ṣe ó tún ran iṣẹ́ àwọn agbófinró lọ́wọ́ ni. Ṣùgbọ́n ìdí tí a fi wá fi ẹ̀hónú hàn ní ọ̀nà àlàáfíà yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìbámu pẹ̀lú òfin orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà pé a ní ẹ̀tọ́ lábẹ́ òfin láti sọ ohun tó bá ń dùn wá ká sì jẹ́ kó di mímọ̀. Òun ni wípé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ kùdìẹ̀kudiẹ tó wà nípa ẹ̀ka ètò àwọn agbófinró ní Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, àwọn ìwà tí àwọn kàndánù rẹ̀ sí agbófinró tí wọ́n ń hù ní Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, àwọn ìwà ta ló lè mú mi tí wọ́n ń hù ní Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ tí ó ti rán ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n, tí ẹlòmíì ti kú sẹ́wọ̀n, ẹlòmíì ti dìdàkudà nú ẹ̀wọ̀n lórí ẹ̀sùn tí kò jẹ̀bi rẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ àwọn agbófinró kàndá tá à ń sọ yìí òun ni wípé ọ̀rọ̀ tí section 32 òfin àwọn agbófinró subsection 2 rẹ̀ ẹsẹ̀ kejì tí ó kì wọ́n nílọ̀ pé wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ máa dá sí mọ́, tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ dúkù pé àjọra nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ara wa ta nǹkan fúnra wa àbí àjọṣokò òwò papọ̀. Àwọn agbófinró yìí tí ó bá ti jẹ́ ẹni tí wọ́n rí owó lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀, wọ́n ó dojú ìdájọ́ kọ ẹni tí kò ṣẹ̀, wọ́n ó gbé ìdájọ́ fún ẹni tó ṣẹ̀ tó yẹ kí wọ́n dojú òfin kọ gangan. Eléyìí sì ó jẹ́ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní gbogbo gbà tí èmi fúnra mi ti kọ ìwé sí gómìnà wa Engineer Abiodun Seyi Makinde lé lórí nípa ìrírí mi fún ọdún méjì ní Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́. Mo kọ ìwé sí Attorney General pẹ̀lú lórí eléyìí nípa ìrírí mi ní Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ tí ó sì ní ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn ọba kan, àwọn baálẹ̀ kan àbí àwọn tó ní agbára lábẹ́ òfin àti owó lọ́wọ́. Nípa bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹni tó ní ilẹ̀ yóò padà di èrò abólógó. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ irú ìrírí bẹ́ẹ̀ láti rí. A ti rí ẹni tí àwọn agbófinró yìí lọ parọ́ mọ́ tí ó dèrò abólógó. Shehu Fọláhànmí, ọmọ wọn ní Oríire ni ọmọ arákùnrin yẹn. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá parọ́ ní owó ní police station Oríire. Wọ́n parọ́ ń bẹ̀, wọ́n sì rán wọn lọ́mọ ní ẹ̀wọ̀n. A gba kéèsì ẹ̀, a dẹ̀ ṣe, a approach Ministry of Justice, a gbé gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tó yẹ ká gbé láti lè gba arákùnrin yìí jáde síta. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Eléyìí tó wá tún ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́nu lọ́lọ́ yìí, arákùnrin kan ń jẹ́ Babátúndé Adétúnjí tí àlàjẹ rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ Ògúnìyàn. Àwọn agbófinró yìí tí wọ́n ń pè ní ìkan lára wọn tí wọ́n ń pè ní Inspector Ọdẹ Adékúnlé of Owódé Area Command. Ó gba ojúṣe ilé ẹjọ́ ṣe. Ó dá sí ọ̀ràn tí òfin àwọn agbófinró àti òfin orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà Administration of Criminal Justice Act tó ní wọn ò gbọdọ̀ dá sí, tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ra nǹkan ta nǹkan. Ó sì pàápàá nípa bẹ́ẹ̀ bí ó ṣe lérí, ó rán arákùnrin ní ẹ̀wọ̀n. Arákùnrin lo ọjọ́ 13 ní ẹ̀wọ̀n nítorí pé ó gbẹ́jọ́ wá bá a pé kájà fóun o. Òun ò lágbára lábẹ́ òfin o. Òun ti san 1.2 million. Wọ́n tún ní dandan òun gbọ́dọ̀ san 1 million. Kò sí tó ń fẹ́ tà mọ́ o. Nípa bẹ́ẹ̀ arákùnrin sì di èrò ẹ̀wọ̀n. Ìdí nìyí tí a fi wò ó pé kò sí nǹkan tá a lè ṣe ju pé ká gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yìí lábẹ́ òfin kí ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ kó má bàa lọ ní òmìnira, kí òmìnira aláìṣẹ̀ kó má bàa jìyà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Torí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ènìyàn ló ti tipa bẹ́ẹ̀ kú sí ẹ̀wọ̀n tí ayé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ sì ti tipa bẹ́ẹ̀ bàjẹ́. Ìdí nìyí tá a fi ń rọ gómìnà wa Engineer Abiodun Seyi Makinde, tí a fi ń rọ Honourable CJ Oyo State ọ̀gá àgbà adájọ́ pátápátá Honourable Justice Abimbola Munta, tí a fi ń rọ Honourable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Inspector General of Police, Commissioner of Police AIG, pé kí wọ́n bá wa wo ọ̀rọ̀ Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, gbogbo ẹjọ́ tó lọ sí ilé ẹjọ́ kí wọ́n wádìí àwọn ẹjọ́ yìí, kí wọ́n tàn yẹ́bẹ́yẹ́bẹ́ torí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nínú rẹ̀ ni ó jẹ́ wípé àwọn agbófinró lọ pa irọ́ ní ilé ẹjọ́ ni civil controversy ni kìí ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ tí agbófinró lágbára lábẹ́ òfin láti gbé lọ sí ilé ẹjọ́. Àwa gbàgbọ́ wípé nemo judes in casa sua, you cannot be a judge on your own matter. Ó ṣòjòrò ìdí nìyí tá a fi gbé ẹjọ́ ìwá, and to every wrong the law has a remedy, ubi just ibi remedium. Ìdí nìyẹn ìdájọ́ òdodo là ń wá o. Wọ́n sì ti ń lérí mọ́ wa ní ìlú Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́. Wọ́n ní àwọn fọwọ́ bà mí àti àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ mi kí irú tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Alhaji Oriyomi Hamzat ń jò ní kí ó má bàa wá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí èmi náà. Mò ń tètè sọ síta báyìí wípé èmi kì í ṣe arúfin o. Àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ mi ní Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ Self Report and Interest Initiative wọ́n kì í ṣe arúfin pẹ̀lú. À ń pa òfin mọ́, a sì ń bọ̀ fún òfin orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ohun tí à ń jà fún ni ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọnìyàn tí wọ́n rẹ́ jẹ tí wọ́n sì ń fi ọwọ́ lágbá lójú. Nítorí náà kí ìjọba kó bá wa kíyèsí bí wọ́n bá wá gbé òkú èèyàn jù sí ibi tá à ń ti ń ṣe ìpàdé ní Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, tí wọ́n bá wá gbin igbó síbẹ̀, tí wọ́n bá wá fi ẹrù òfin síbẹ̀ tàbí sí ara wa, àwa kọ́ o, àwọn kàndánù rẹ̀ sí agbófinró tí wọ́n ń lérí kiri àwọn ni wọ́n ṣe, àti pé ẹ̀mí wa kí ààbò kó lè wà lórí ẹ̀mí wa àti gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ mi. Ẹ ṣé o. Save the poor,
Save the needy.
save the needy,
Save the poor.
stand by them,
Fight for their rights.
Babeke,